Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be driving T-34-85M on fjords. Fjords. So this is a bad map, but I've got a tank that is overpowered, top tier, and kind of ridiculous. So as a result, I'm going to do some work here. I've looked at both teams and I've decided that the best place for my tank to go is to recognize that I've got the frontal armor of a heavy tank, at least for good enough for act as one in tier 6. I'm going to be heading this way to help murder all the enemy tanks, in particular that M4A3E2 that I expect to see coming up down here at the southern flank. So I'm going to do the usual medium tank thing. But of course, you can see the Wolverine signaling me because it looks like almost no one else is coming at first. So I start reversing. I'm like, well, you know, if no one's going to come, I'll defend close to the base. But okay, we got some friends coming. Cool. I will turn around and hope we don't lose critical position because of the delay. So coming up here, thinking, all right, how are we going to handle this corner when a tree falls? And I go, oh, they're right around the corner here. So who's there? It's a Skoda. And I keep forgetting the Skoda 25 is an autoloader. Ow. And Jumbo derps me, yet somehow their combined damage is less than what I did, almost is less than what I did to them. I don't know. This gun's kind of silly on this tank. So, being patient, waiting. I've now got some friends catching up. This KV-1S, this guy right here. Yeah, we just accidentally bumped a little bit, but unlike other players, we'll be pointing out shortly, he backs away. He recognizes that. And then derps this Stug, and I'm able to just barely find the gun depression here to finish him off. And there's the Jumbo, just like I expected, and no, my experimental. These are both big, scary tanks that have to be dealt with. The 1S being the heavy tank, it's nice of him to come and take the first hits. You can't do that forever, but I also have a good deal of frontal armor. Oh, nice DLY to show me his sign. We'll just take a chunk of that. Then this Cheeto arrives. So we've actually got two of our tier 6s here. Put that right through sight. But the Cheeto blocks me here, and I'm taking some high explosive damage that I would have liked not taking. So I'm going to whack the Cheeto a little bit here, just give him a shove, just to let him know I'm annoyed at him. I don't really want to drive in front of his gun. If he can block, he also might shoot me. But, okay, well, we killed the Jumbo, that's good. I'm trying to figure out how to get more shots in here. 1S is doing a good job doing some side scraping. Yeah, it's not perfect, but it's not an easy thing to do. For my experimental, that could have just been an HE round. I'm trying to work around this Cheeto. He's just positioned very irritatingly. Pop a shot into the autoloader, because autoloader is kind of scary. Try another one into him and accidentally bounce him off the back of the turret of the KV-1S. Don't ask me how that bounced. That's the birch gun shoots me, and I'm like, oh, from back there, the birch gun's going to beat me to death. So I back off. What I really want to do is work with this KV-1S. I want to use him as a body shield and add my ridiculous firepower to his howitzer. But the way this Cheeto is positioning himself, I'm just like, I don't really want to stick myself between him and the KV-1S, because if he blocks me again, that could just be the end of my tank. So I decide, all right, well, it's a medium tank. It's meant for flanking. Let's go around. Because if I get behind this T-67-0Y, they will last very, very... It'll be a quick fight for both of them. They'll just die. But this is also a good time for me to look at my minimap. So I'm racing north, I'm looking at my minimap, and I start watching all the green dots in the north start disappearing. And I go, second thought, maybe I shouldn't worry about flanking, and I should start worrying about defending my base. So here we go. Running towards the base. There's a whole bunch of tanks up there, but really most of them are not terribly worrying to me. There are two tanks up there that look interesting. One's that Type 64. That's a very scary tank. Oh, seriously, Discord. And then there's also an M4 Sherman, which if he has a howitzer, he can do some real damage to me, even though I'm pretty well armored to the front. So I'm going to set up an ambush right here. On this corner, I can keep most of my less armored parts covered while I rip apart whatever comes around the corner here. Like this unfortunate Mayday 1 who just drives into my gun and blows up. I'm sort of expecting an M4 Sherman, and maybe a Czech STD-39, and maybe a Type 64 right behind them, but no one's showing up. Alright, well, I'm top tier. I'm an overpowered abuse tank. I'm going to go looking for them. So I can see our last green tank in the north. There's the Type, and he's got Panzer 38 on him as well. My Covenanter is not long for this world. Still across the M4. I don't know what gun he's got. Doesn't really matter. You can take him out. Boom. Luckily, he had the 76mm. Hits my armor at a funny angle and dies. and then dies to my shot a moment later. Now I load a high explosive round. High explosive rounds on this tank are completely ridiculous. They are all the Russians. The 85 millimeters, ridiculous high explosive rounds. Miss with the first shot because there's a lip there. I know I'm being spotted, so I deliberately look away. Get shot by the Type 64, but that lures him out into the open. Bip. And that's the end of him. Because normally I only don't any damage. It would take me 2 shots normally to kill him there, but I get a good hit. I pen, I get a high roll, and that's the end of him before you get another shot in. Now, of course, I'm fencing with this Stritz, I don't even know how to say it, STV-39. Behind him is a Panzer 38NA. Many tanks be very worried about this in case you don't hear, like, just keep the front pointed at them. There, that's one, and you're dead, and you're, yeah, your little pop gun doesn't really bother me any, I think, and just take the time to aim this one. There we go, you're dead too, without taking a single point of damage because my frontal armor is ridiculously troll against lower tier tanks. 2 little jockeying here to dodge potential artillery fire because that's all the other team has left, because the KV-1S has cleaned up the south. Now, as it turns out, this KV-1S and I have done, shall we say, the lion's share of the work for the team. Being top tier, that's perhaps not entirely surprising for the KV-85. The KV-1S put up a really good performance here, because he had to punch through the OI, and the T6, T7. Matter of fact, there are 4 dead tanks. There are 6 dead tanks down there. I killed one. One of our other tanks killed another one, and he got another 4 while I broke off and killed 5 tanks up along the north end. So he and I now are driving company, because that is in fact the intelligent way to finish a game, is also how tanks pack up and go looking for targets together. He is going to point here, ask very nicely, so I'm following him, kind of high explosive round load because I'll allow me to one-shot the artillery, but he says, hey, can I get the last 2? And I'm like, I'm feeling nice. I could go just running in and try and snag me a Pool's Pasuchis, which would be great for all kinds of reasons, but 194 health. It's not really worth the risk. I'll let him have his top gun. I'm okay with giving away top guns. So, alert, no more purge gun. And I'm just gonna follow him. I got, they know I'm back here now. Whatever. The whole purpose is that if somehow this grill manages to headshot this KV-1S, seems unlikely, I'll just drive up and murder him before he has a chance to reload. But that's not how it works out. The grill easily finishes him off to get his own top gun to finish the match. Let's take a look at the post-game stats of that one. So, unsurprisingly, pretty good results for that one. First-class mastery. Picked up 2 bombs to go with my top gun and steel wall, because, medium tank should be able to get steel walls on a semi-regular basis. Well, a few of them can, actually. T-34-85M and the Jumbo are 2 excellent examples of Tier 6 of medium tanks that can just absorb damage. Means quite a list of tanks I engaged over there. If we take a look at the team screen, so yeah, definitely the lion's share to myself and the KV-1S. Frankly, he did as much damage as the rest of the team combined. I did more damage than everyone else on the team combined except for him. Yeah, we were the champions. Interestingly enough, you might notice I did not get high caliber. He got high caliber because I accidentally shot him in the back of the turret. In order to get high caliber, you cannot hit an ally with a direct shot. They allow for ricochets. If you ricochet off an enemy tank and hit a friendly, that does not disqualify from high caliber because that was not an intentional shot. But because I actually plugged him in the back of the turret, he gets the high caliber for a 1600 damage, and I do not for my 2200. Oops. Oh well. Guess these things happen. The enemy team, you can see the damage is a little bit better. The M4 Connor on the north did pretty well with the 76. The OI Experimental happily derped people until taken out by the KV-1S. Type 64 with just shy of 1,000 damage. Really, Wargaming can't give him 1 more point of damage. Nice match with a ridiculously overpowered light tank. Skoda 779, really good results for his autoloader. Heck, the M8A1, a tier 4 tank destroyer with almost 600 damage. Excellent little vehicle. I really look forward to reworking up a crewed one so I can have my own little tier 4 version of the T67. But finally, my personal screen, 21 shots fired, 15 hits, 14 pens. When I bounce on it, or bouncing on it, whatever. Total damage for just more 300 meters. Zilch, because that's not what the tank is for. It's a close range, brawling medium tank. Only block 725 by armor. You can't add on the roughly, I think it's like 400 odd damage I took, though. That's enough to get over the 1,000 mark. And since I took 15 hits and survived, that gets me my steel wall. Traveled just shy of 3 kilometers. It's a slightly long match with 7 minutes 46 seconds, but frankly could have been a lot worse. Good credits made, 50,000, got myself 2 bonds as well. I hope you all enjoyed watching that match. Good game, and good night.